Hey, you cool cats and kittens. Welcome to the podcast. This is Brothers by Law. I'm your host, Jeffrey Stiff.
And I'm Thomas Bowman.
And today...
And today we just talk.
Yeah, we just talk. Let's jump right on in. Alright, so I guess I'm going to start the podcast by saying a project that I've been doing. Just a little update on it, because I've been meaning to put an update post on Facebook, but I haven't done it. So, you know, I've been talking about creating a new series and everything, right?
Yes.
Okay, so did I ever tell you what it was or no?
No.
Okay.
I'm in the blank space here.
I've debated about whether or not I should say what it was, but I kind of figured maybe you can figure it out. Hi, me. Did you just post that?
What?
Did you just comment on ourselves?
Yes, I just hi me.
I saw that. I was like, did we just get hacked? Anyways, so I've been creating a new series, right? It's a financial assistant kind of series that I've been wanting to do. I know I kind of talked to you about it and stuff, so. But, dude, I've been, like, really nervous about making it.
Nervous about making a financial...
Yeah, because, like, you know, normally it's just us giving, like, opinions and having fun and stuff. This one, like, I'm trying to be a teacher, and it's different because, like, oh, shoot, like, what if someone takes it, like, seriously, right? Like, I want people to take it seriously, but, like, what if something bad happens because they took an advice and it didn't work for them or something? So, like, as I've been making, I wanted to release it this week, but I keep second guessing myself and rewriting things and re-recording things. So I'm like, oh man, this is just gonna have to be something I'm gonna have to deal with. I'm just gonna have to live with the fact that it's not gonna be perfect.
Throw it out there and let's see what happens.
Yeah. So, but it is in the editing stage. I got the video half done. I might go back through and redo a bunch of stuff, but I've been slowly chugging along. It's just been hard. It's like, I don't know if I really want to put it out there, but at the same time, I've been wanting to do it for a while now. I was like, no, just do it. It will be a learning experience, whether
YOLO
it goes well or not. Yeah, YOLO.
I mean, who knows how long, you know, the world will be around.
Yeah.
Let's throw it out now.
But that's what's been going on with me and the podcast. And I know you've been been busy doing other stuff.
Yeah, sure. Busy.
Well, you've been doing like job stuff.
Oh yeah, I mean, I've been working. Playing Final Fantasy VII.
I hear my daughter in the background.
Elder Scrolls Online.
Yeah, I saw that because I went to go do I don't know if it was Elder Scrolls Online, but I went to update the Twitch stream, and it was like defaulted to Elder Scrolls, and I was like, Elder Scrolls? We didn't do any.
I did a little
Scrolls.
test run. I wanted to see how the PlayStation streaming was. I didn't like it.
Yeah, I don't like it either. It looks really bad.
It like takes up my whole screen. Like it shrinks my TV down to like, it just takes up too much space. So I was like,
I just know the quality itself is not that great.
I haven't. Yeah, I don't know. I just didn't care for it.
It just
like the whole screen, like it just took up my whole screen. So I don't know. I just didn't care for it. I wanted to test it out, see how it worked.
So you've been doing like some streaming stuff.
I was going to, but I decided not to.
Oh, so you didn't even stream at all?
Well, I streamed that day. I streamed like a few hours playing the Elder Scrolls Online, but I just wanted to test it before the Final Fantasy VII Remake came out because I was thinking of streaming it, but I didn't want to ruin my experience because of the whole setup they have for streaming on PlayStation.
Oh, okay.
For me, it sucks. Seeing what I see, I lose a bunch of my screen.
She's just like, no, not for me.
I didn't want to do it. Not with the first run through. Maybe if I do a second run through.
All right. So with that being said, did you want to jump into talking about Final Fantasy VII?
I mean, yeah, we might as well, right?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you already threw that out there a little bit. So I was like, well, okay. So I don't know much about it like at all. I know the rumors prior to it coming out, but since it's been out, like I've kind of kept myself in the dark. So I don't even know if it's true that there's multiple discs or games or whatever for one. Or
oh yeah,
it is. Okay.
There's going to be multiple discs. They basically right now we're on disc 1 from the original, but they've added so much more to the story so that what normally would take you maybe 8 hours back in the day, I mean, I've already got 15 hours in, and I'm not even halfway. Like, I'm like halfway maybe.
So have you?
They've added so much. It feels like the same game I remember, but a whole new game.
Huh.
I personally, I think they did a freaking amazing job. The one thing that bothers me though is how people talk, like watching their mouth movements, the animations. Ugh.
Okay.
It's horrible.
I did try the demo,
Mm-hmm.
and this is what really turned me off to it. So, do you know about my stereo receiver issue?
Yes.
It died, right?
Mm-hmm.
But all my devices still go to it. They just have it through like HDMI bypass.
Mm-hmm.
So instead of the receiver making the audio, the TV makes the audio, right? Well, since my PlayStation 4 goes to my receiver and then the TV, by the PlayStation 4 thinks that I have 5.1 surround sound, but I only have stereo. So when I was playing the demo, I couldn't hear any of the characters talk. I just saw their lips moving, and I was like, "You gotta be kidding me, man! Like, why the hell would they do this? Why wouldn't they give them audio files?" And I played like 10 minutes in, and I was like, "No, hold on!" Like, I was recording myself doing this because I want to do a first impressions thing, and I was like, "No, hold on! I can't believe that this is a thing. Like, I gotta go check a YouTube video because something's just not right here." Turns out they did have the audio files and stuff, but yeah, I cannot get it to manually switch to stereo. Like, it forces it to automatically detect, and there's no way to get around that. So it really turned me off to it, so I haven't really pushed to play anymore. I gotta get a new stereo receiver so badly. Get down here. Yep, stop. Go.
Yeah.
Go. My cat's trying to jump on the desk.
No, I mean, I definitely enjoying it. I haven't beat it yet. I was gonna just like binge play it, but I started playing the Elder Scrolls Online. So when I get into MMOs, I sort of get into MMOs hardcore. So I've been sort of pacing myself through Final Fantasy VII while I
have you really
binge play Elder Scrolls Online.
You have not. I find that hard to believe that you're actually pacing yourself.
Well, I'll binge like hours worth, you know.
Yeah.
So, like but yeah, I'm mad I haven't played it as much as I feel like I should have, but I just sort of sucked into the Elder Scrolls Online.
Oh, see, like this whole time, like I was sitting there thinking about different topics for the podcast and stuff, and you'd get really quiet. And I was like, he's probably sucked into Final Fantasy VII. Like, I don't blame him.
No, I've been sucked into Elder Scrolls.
Oh, you should have told me. I have that. Well, I haven't played it in a while.
I've been playing on the PlayStation, and
they don't cross-platform on that?
I don't know. I think they do, but they had it on sale because they're getting ready to release the newest expansion. So they had the latest. I already had like the base game in Morrowind, but then they had the newest edition on for like super cheap. So I bought it. It was like $10. So
it was super cheap. Damn it! Why didn't I know that? Well, I mean, I haven't played enough, so I've been wanting to. It's just I don't know. There's so many games out there, and they're all really long.
Yeah, you know,
they require so many hours now. Like I've been playing Assassin's Creed Odyssey because I haven't finished it. So I always take.
That's an amazing game.
Yeah, like I heard it's amazing. Every time I play, it's amazing. It's just it's long, and I get sucked into all the side quests.
So many side quests.
So I was like not really pursuing the main quest, and I just kept doing a bunch of side quests. I'm like, no, I should go with the main quest too.
Yeah,
but and then there's other games out there that I keep like jumping back and forth with just because like they come out with new updates. Oh man, they're so big. Now Final Fantasy VII came out and it's huge.
Oh yeah, that was a big download.
So you said they only have the first part out currently, or?
Yeah, it's just the first disc, basically. So
do you have to purchase the new ones, or like do you have to like purchase the second and third disc, or?
Yeah, when they make them, because they're turning each disc into like its own game. So normally back in the PlayStation day, they couldn't fit as much data as they could on a disc like they do now.
Yeah.
So they had to put that game into 3 discs. Well, they're taking it. That one disc, which like I said before, was like maybe 8 hours of gameplay if you're taking your time exploring, and they've turned that into a full game.
I'm trying to think on how that would be. Like, could you imagine by the time third disc comes out, like the graphics are completely different or something?
It will be. It will be. It's going to be interesting to see how it goes, but
that's cool though. I mean, like Final Fantasy 13. I know Final Fantasy 13 had that. They had the 1 and then the 2. Mm-hmm. I don't know if there was ones prior to that. I think 10 maybe had something like that. I don't know.
I don't know. I didn't really play it after 9 until 15 came out.
Oh, so you didn't even play 14? No, you played 14.
That's the MMO.
Yeah. But that's different.
But yeah, I quit playing after like 9. I was like, I didn't really care for how they were going with it after that. Then I jumped on to 15 just because I was like, I haven't played Final Fantasy in a while. I'll play 15. And as much as I didn't care for the characters, it was pretty fun.
15 was one of those I kept getting stuck with the side quest too.
Yeah.
I stayed at that first area for so long, just going hunting and coming back like, hey, I killed some more monsters for you.
Yeah.
I was like, I really probably should continue the story. I don't know. I get so sidetracked.
Yeah, well, all those stupid side quests. And it's like, oh, I gotta get this done. I gotta get this done. Gotta get this done.
Some games don't even tell you if you're going on a side quest.
Yeah.
Like unless you go to the quest menu, then you realize like, oh, it automatically had me jumping on that because I completed that one
I've been doing side quests for the past 10 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, side quests are a pain. It gets to the point where there's like too many. It just becomes overwhelming.
On the plus side, I mean, we all got a bunch of free time.
I don't.
You don't?
Gotta work. I'm essential.
Yeah, I was actually surprised I had off this week. I went in on a Monday, but then they're like, hey, we got a bunch of people who are deploying, and we're doing this like every other week we work. For the week that we don't work, we're on standby. And that's just to try and spread out the amount of people that are on shift.
Yeah.
That way, social distancing. So, yeah, it was kind of weird. But so, yeah, I went to work on Monday and then they're like, yo, we got people deploying. We need you on this shift instead. And I was like, oh, okay. I'm like, yep, you get another week off. And I was like, great. And I'm kind of bored of being home, but okay. So this week I don't know if you even like saw my Facebook or whatever, but like I was just posting stuff because I was so bored. It's like just sitting down. I'm like, oh,
I see you're quite a bit active. I figured you had been home again or something.
Oh, yep. I'm active because I'm bored. There's always so much I could do. Like I've been wanting to run new wires in the house, but I need electrical boxes, and I ordered them on Amazon because I was like, oh, they're cheap on Amazon. Why not? But they're non-essential items, so they haven't shipped. So
you'll never get them.
Yeah, it didn't dawn on me until like 4 days later. I'm like, oh, they're not going to ship anytime soon.
No.
I really don't want to jump into it, though, to be honest. It's just one of those things that I know I've been wanting to, and I was like, well, I got free time. Might as well use it.
Now you can't.
And then, yeah.
Yeah, world has definitely been a little bit different.
For like those of you guys who are listening, this is going to be a random podcast, just so you guys know.
We're talking about multiple different crazy, interesting topics. There's nothing to talk about because the only thing going on is the coronavirus and the Tiger King. So
okay, well, the Tiger King's a little dated now.
Did you watch it?
I did watch it.
Did you enjoy it?
I enjoyed it. But the fact that people made it out to be like the best thing ever, I was like, well, I mean, okay. I mean, it was a documentary. It was a good documentary.
It's a good documentary. Every episode is another like crazy twist.
Kind of, yeah.
Like there's this world that I didn't know existed, and it's been underneath us this whole time.
I think the last 2 episodes they could have easily like condensed.
Well, yeah, but
I think at that part, like I was like, okay, they're kind of like really stretching it. I'm not sure why they were stretching it, but I mean, I did enjoy it.
So, do you think Carol killed her husband?
I don't think she killed her husband. However, she might have hired somebody. I don't know, because like
even with the whole sardine oil comment there, talking about that with the
I just
killed her husband. I
have a hard time believing. Well, I mean, I can believe that she could kill him. The disposing of the body part is where I'm like, a human body's heavy.
Like at first, she's in a tiger sanctuary,
right? But like, I mean, I guess it depends on where she.
They didn't know no like autopsies on any tigers or nothing.
But like, disposing of the body would be hard. Like bringing it to like the
underneath. It's
the
underneath the septic tank. Just gotta dig up the septic.
I don't know. I was just like, I could see her more hiring somebody to do it. I don't know. I don't know if she's that smart. Maybe she is.
I think she did. She worked with PETA. She did.
She did.
She did it.
PETA's crazy.
PETA, they have no souls. They can do all types of crazy crap like that. She killed her husband.
I don't know. I'm kind of curious on where that ends up going, though.
They reopened the investigation. They're finding a bunch more like information and whatnot popping up. I mean, come on though. They didn't even investigate.
They actually have new information coming up.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't hear about that.
The wife of, because there's that dude she gave all of her husband's guns to.
Okay.
And stuff.
I couldn't have called something like that happening. For those of you guys listening, Thomas got egged, or what the hell was that?
Confetti egg.
Oh, it's so random. But I love it. He's just shaking his head. Well, I think you need to get her back.
The second time today.
No regrets here. Thomas is like, I'm gonna kill her. I swear. Anyways, before you got confettied egged.
Mm-hmm. There's confetti everywhere. Jesus.
Yeah, I didn't know. I knew they were reopening the investigation. I didn't think they actually found anything else, though. At least, yeah, I don't know. I haven't really been tracking. I know Joe was trying to represent himself in court, which is a bad idea, but...
Yeah. But yeah, no, so... the wife, who's now the ex-wife, to the dude she gave all of her husband's guns to, came out and said that, like, he was given those guns the day before he went missing, and, like, he had that van. That white van that they did no investigation of.
Yeah. What? Okay.
So he had it before he went missing, the day before. And she said supposedly that she had given him all that stuff after.
Oh. Oh. Huh.
So yeah, there's just like all these weird evidence stuff coming up, and I don't know. We'll see where that goes.
It's gonna be really hard now, just because
it's been so long.
It's old, yeah. It'd be really hard to pull up anything at this point. I'm guessing they really did butcher it. I mean, I don't know like the full on investigation or anything. I know the documentary kind of broke it down a little bit, but didn't go.
Wait, they left the van sitting for like 2 days before they investigated it.
Yeah. But they didn't really specify exactly what their investigation was, like going towards mainly.
Her brother was the police officer,
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah, there's just a lot of crazy coincidental things, and it just doesn't add up.
I'm surprised they allowed her brother to do an investigation.
Yeah, right.
Because I'd figure they'd be like, oh, no, conflict of interest. Sorry, you can't be part of this.
Yeah, they got money, you know?
I do feel bad for Joe, though. I do. Like, I know he's kind of like a crazy dude, but part of me really loved him.
He was an interesting character. I mean, in all reality, like, everyone on that show should probably be in jail.
Yeah.
But, come on. You can imagine if he became president?
Oh my goodness, yeah. I wonder how many people would just vote for him just because.
I think at this point, if he was able to run, he would become the president.
Didn't they, what was it? They would do these polls and weren't they trying to name a ship or something? Bodie McBoatface or whatever? Mm-hmm. They had like the audience vote and of course that's what they voted for. I can see it now. Just because it'd be funny, everybody would vote for him.
Oh yeah, they would.
Even though it's a terrible idea.
It probably would be, but
he has no idea how to be a president. I always like think about that. Like, what if I was to run for president? Like, what would I do? Right? I have no clue. Like some of those tough questions, I'm like, nope. What do you think of this? I don't know anything about it.
I don't think of it.
You expect me to know everything? I don't know.
It'd be a tough thing to do.
Yeah,
a lot of things you have to have the right answers for.
Joe would bullshit his way through, though.
I think the biggest thing though people tend to forget is that sure the president can say, "Oh, I'm going to do this or I'm going to do that." He can't really do it.
He can't do it
without Senate's approval. So really, everyone's all pissed off, like, "Oh, the president did this and that's." Like, well, no, he made a bill, but like it has to run through a million other people before it can actually happen. So it's not really his fault.
And then a lot of times things got to run through him, and he can do the same thing. It's like, just nope, that's not going to pass either. President is just a figurehead. They don't actually have much power.
Pretty much, it's just like a face to the country. That's it. He's just like the poster boy.
We need you to go stand over there and represent us. I can do that. And then everybody yells at him and gets mad at him, and he's like, "Yep, that's my life."
It's interesting.
Jeez. What was the other thing we were going to talk about? I know we're just going through topics, but like a lot of these don't require a whole lot of conversation.
Talking. There's just really not much. I mean, like I said, there's nothing's really been going on. We've stuck with the coronavirus.
Yeah.
We're all just sort of, that's it. That's all that's going, like, there's a lot of, behind the scenes things going on that we don't know about, but life is interesting.
Yeah. The things that I can't exactly say yet because it's all an investigation. But yeah, it's crazy because I heard that there were talks of a coronavirus, strands of the flu being smuggled into the United States for years now, and they've been caught at like the airport, like Chinese people smuggling them in and going back and forth. It's just crazy because now it's like there's talks of it's possibly being a bioweapon, like it was done on purpose and not an accident.
Yeah.
Which that takes
there's
us
a
to
lot
a
of
whole
interesting
new level.
Rumors and whatnot, especially now dealing with this whole coronavirus. Was it like the Germany president or governor or whatever he is, just basically called out the China government like, "Hey, you guys screwed the whole world over."
Yeah, well, because almost everybody's saying that. The issue is there's certain people that are like, "No, that's racist. You can't blame China." I'm like, "Oh no, you can blame people."
Well, someone's got to be the blame of it.
Yeah, someone's got to take the blame, and I think it's fair to blame China.
Yeah, I mean, it's where it essentially started. So
And there's the whole freaking the WHO, which people are so mad at them because they said originally that it was not as that bad, worse, or it's less of an issue than the flu. You can't spread through contact.
Well, at first they were taking a lot of China's, information, which they were lying about.
Right.
And then just sort of going off of that. But then it's like, oh, wait, they were lying. It's way worse than what China said it was. And so that basically threw a big...
Yeah, a lot of people are mad at them, like, oh, you lied to us, but really they could have been lied to. We just don't know right now.
Yeah.
Which I kind of feel bad for them because I get that it's probably easy to mess up on like stuff like this. Imagine this being your homework. Hey man, you need to investigate this and you need to get it right.
Yeah.
But like,
it's just they lied about numbers and all that. And that's what really screwed it all up.
Yeah.
Because they were looking, oh, well, it's not that bad. And really, it was a lot worse than what they're saying. But then again, I don't know. It's the whole thing is a little... I'm so torn with the whole thing,
At this point, I'm just kind of waiting until I actually hear some facts rather than he said, she said.
Yeah, that's really all it is.
But so, where do you stand with Bill Gates on this?
Was that the dude that does computers?
Yeah. Do you know anything about that or no? Thomas is distracted again.
I don't know. I don't really pay too much attention to it.
Yeah, so
the whole Bill Gates side of it.
The United States are like the biggest ones to fund the WHO, and Bill Gates is like number 2, right? So his wife, he's talking to him.
So Bill Gates backs the WHO.
Yeah, right.
I've seen that he has a
he's given him like billions of dollars. I think like $4 billion since 2000. And since he's funded so much, people are mad saying he's possibly influencing them, but there's no proof. But people treat it like it's facts.
Mm-hmm.
Like, see, this is why you don't need billionaires controlling everything. I'm like, the guy is giving money to a health organization. Isn't that like the best thing you should do with your money? Theoretically. I mean, I guess, yeah, sure, there's probably like some conflict of interest, but still.
Yeah, no, I don't know. That's a whole nother level of conspiracy that.
I don't know, but yeah, like that's been a big thing right now. And I'm just like, I know there's a lot of articles coming out proving facts, and then you read them, you're like, that's not facts. You heard some guy who's in some organization who doesn't want to be named. Like that could be Joe Blow who works like at FedEx heard something. Like
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's been crazy out there.
I definitely think there is a level of concern that we should all be taking. But I definitely don't think it's as bad as the media is making it out to be.
Well, just the whole coronavirus?
Yes.
Did you see my Facebook post on it?
Yeah.
So, I had asked my buddies, I was like, hey man, do you know anybody who has the virus, right? Because I thought it was weird that I didn't know anybody. And he's like, nah. Yeah. And then I put a Twitter post out there, nobody. Talked to my mom, she didn't know anybody who had it. And I was like, this is really weird. And I was like, all right, I'm gonna post it on Facebook and see what happens. And okay, I was very relieved to find out that people actually knew people had the coronavirus. I was like, all right, cool. So it is a thing. It's not this mythical legend that's randomly inflated numbers. Like, it is a thing. But
the biggest issue is that a lot of people probably had it, don't even know they have it.
Yeah.
Because most cases will be basically unrecognizable. So,
yeah, and like we got sick at the house for a little bit there. Like coughing and it was yucky. And then like I was telling the wifey yesterday, I was like, we could have had it. It just could have been just a really mild case and we just don't know. Like
Yeah.
It's like it didn't concern me to go to the doctors and be like, I got a cough, like like I need to get like no. If it got to the point to where I couldn't breathe, that's when I was gonna go. But I never got to that point. But
yeah,
that doesn't mean I didn't have it.
No, exactly. That's the thing. Most people who have it, I think it's like, I don't know, it's a big number. Like probably from like 75 to 90% of people who have it won't even like it'll like, oh, that's like a common cold. Like I have a cold or it's allergies. They won't even know. It's a very small fraction that will have it and will be medical. Like, okay, I have to go to the doctors. And then even smaller amount of that will be like, okay, this is bad.
And seeing
but they're throwing out the 15% death rate right now.
Oh, that's way like overblown.
And that's a bullcrap number because millions of people probably have it that don't even know they have it. So it's actually a whole lot less.
Yeah, and then they're kind of exaggerating who has it to begin with.
Yeah.
I guess there's a small window of testing where you'll test positive.
I think one thing I was hearing is like you're most contagious 2 days before you have your symptoms.
Oh.
Because it can sit in your body for like 2 weeks before you know you have it.
That sucks.
And then like the 2 days before your symptoms is when you're most contagious.
See, that I don't know.
Or at least that's what they're saying at this point. It changes every week.
Yeah, because we don't know much about it. And it's global, so it changes based on place to place.
Yeah. And there's another thing, there's like multiple strands of it going around too.
Well, I'm sure it's mutated as it's gone from person to person.
Yeah.
And it's like the flu. The flu has multiple strands.
Yeah, so now the whole COVID thing has been out, like, it's not a new disease.
No, it's not.
This strand, though, is. Now, the question of it, if it's actually just mutated from... Because the original COVID thing was actually just a disease for animals. Like, it's one of those ones, it's an animal disease, and we've been watching it so that, it doesn't get to us. But so there's two theories. Either it mutated to be able to transfer to humans, and if that's the case, it did it super fast. That's why they're super worried about it. And it's of high concern. Or it was made in the,
a lab.
Wuhan lab. One of those two.
We just don't know right now.
We'll probably never will know the truth. But
maybe in like 20 years.
Yeah.
Like the JFK incident. Like, are we ever going to know the truth?
No.
They're about to release that investigation thing, then they held off. I was so mad about that.
Does jet fuel really melt steel beams?
No. It's funny because since I work.
Anyway, look at all these conspiracy theories. Before we go out down some rabbit hole.
Some rabbit hole. Yeah, I know, you almost got me going there. I was like, well, the funny thing about jet fuel is... Actually, I will go down rabbit hole for a second. Because I work around it, right? So we have spills all the time. And you're supposed to clean it up, right? Well, during deployments, it's so hot out, it evaporates so fast.
Yeah.
So we're just like, give it like 5 minutes, that it'll be gone. I mean, a big spill, obviously you need to clean up, but yeah, there's like sometimes you get like a nice good spill there, you're like, it's gonna evaporate. It's got such a high flash point too, you can throw a match in it, it wouldn't do anything. I mean, that's not every jet fuel, just so you guys know, but the one we deal with, it's
yeah.
We still worry about sparks and stuff because it could still cause it, but I mean, the flash point on it's just ridiculous. So
yeah.
As for burning steel beams, who knows? I don't think so, but so in other gaming news, I kind of brought it up to you. Minecraft finally came out with the RTX.
Minecraft.
Yeah, RTX ray tracing. Have you seen it all or no?
No, I haven't paid attention to that.
I mean, it's Minecraft. It's not that exciting. Everybody gets excited.
Yeah,
like, it's RTX. It looks gorgeous. And I'm just like,
it's like, well, it's gonna be gorgeous. All just blocks. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I will give it. The ray tracing does make it look pretty good. However, the gameplay is still exactly the same, and I think that's the part where I'm just like, Yeah, I guess.
Oh, look, they just made the blocks look a little more pretty.
I have enabled it on the Java version, and it was pretty gorgeous. Although it's a Java version, so it didn't ran that great. But now it's on the Windows version. But I don't have one of the newer graphics cards, so it's like, nope, can't do it. So I'm a little bummed out.
I noticed Minecraft did update on my PlayStation the other day.
Oh.
I haven't touched Minecraft in God knows how long, but maybe that's what it was. They gave me better looking blocks.
Yeah, that's how it works. They're like, hey, you got some new blocks. You're like, oh, thanks. I think I hated the moment Microsoft bought it.
Yeah.
I mean, they made some improvements, but now you have to purchase everything.
Yep.
Whereas the original is like, hey, modding community, have at it.
Oh yeah, dude.
Go have
Sucks
fun.
when a big company takes over and gets rid of the mods and whatnot. Screws it up. I'm waiting for like PlayStation and Xbox and all that just to give in to modding.
They kind of did.
They sort of did. Like you go to like Skyrim and Fallout, they have like some mods.
Yeah, but it's paid mods still, right? It's paid mods, right?
No.
Oh, it's not? Okay.
I mean, I'm sure there are probably some, but then there are some free ones, you know.
I would take that. Get on there.
It's like, come on, just let the people do what they're going to do. Especially on a game that's like 20 years old, you know, or 10 years old, 5 years old. After a certain point, like, why do you care? You made your money off it, like, and people are obviously still wanting to play your game.
Oh my gosh. Crisis is the other one that's coming out for ray tracing. And I'm just like, something tells me you're going to make me have to pay for that. Regardless, instead of giving like a free update to the original version. Because they're coming out with the remastered ray tracing, blah, blah, and I'm like, okay, it was a cool game, and I hope the remastered version optimizes it better. But why not just update the original, or have it like a free, you know, like why?
Because then they can't make money off it.
Like I just gotta. I mean, I don't know if they're selling it or not. I'm pretty sure they are though.
They want the money.
The moment I saw remastered, I was like, they're gonna sell it. They're gonna be like $60.
If it says remastered, to being sold. Remaster, remake. That's more
like
money
Skyrim
in their pocket.
When they came out with like a bunch of different versions, like you gotta be kidding me.
Like, well, at least like there for a while there, they updated, upgraded like on PC at least to the better edition for free.
Oh yeah, it did. They did do that. But that was on
I don't
PC.
know about like PlayStation or Xbox, but for PC they did.
I don't think so originally, although Microsoft has the new thing where if you buy a game and they come out with a newer, better version, you will have that newer, better version. That's a new program they're coming out with their new console, so I don't know. Well, I don't know how true it is until like it comes out, but I mean if that is a thing, that looks legit. So
yeah.
I don't want to buy no special remastered ultra mega edition deluxe pack.
Version 4.2.
Yeah. Now buy this $500 special shaders.
Did you hear actually Skyrim's being released again? It's a joke.
I was like, you know what? I'm pretty sure you're joking, but I can take it seriously because they've done it multiple times already.
Yeah, it's released what, like 7 times?
Yeah. Skyrim, like, hasn't that game already came out? Are we gonna get like an online version? I don't know. I'm not excited for Elder Scrolls 6. Is that sad?
Well, we haven't seen much about it.
I know, but after
they've like, hey, we're doing the 6th one, and then they just sort of shut up about it.
What killed me.
Give me some information. Let me know what's going on.
There was Fallout 76, and I think there was another one that came out as well.
Fallout 76. I haven't played it, but it flopped.
Yeah,
big.
They refused.
It's a great concept, but it just flopped from everything I've read.
They refused to upgrade their game engine, and from what I heard, Elder Scrolls 6 is going to use that same game engine instead of coming out with a newer one. And that's why I'm not excited. I'm just like, you're really gonna yoke this thing, aren't you? Like, I was hoping.
The last thing I read was like, basically they were saying, yeah, we're in the works, but we're not going to give any too much information because we don't know. Like, we don't want to ruin it. We want to take the time and build the best game ever. Blah 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 blah. You know. Yeah. So I don't know. Who knows? Who knows what they're doing?
They're gonna do it like GTA 6 is doing. Have you heard what they're doing? Where they're gonna come out with the base game, and then like the DLCs are gonna be like expansion, like additional massive worlds to that one world.
See, that would be cool. Yeah. That's what I would love. Like we talked about, like the Pokemon games. Like that would be perfect.
Yeah.
Especially with like which I guess that's sort of what they're doing with the Elder Scrolls Online. It's just adding all these different regions, but like for an actual Elder Scrolls game that's not like an MMO, that'd be pretty sweet.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, you start here, then, well, hey, here's Morrowind, here's Skyrim, here's this place, here's that place.
Yeah, and like, yeah, I'm pretty excited to see that come out. Although I hope they say they are gonna be massive maps for each one, but I don't know how true that is until it actually comes out.
Yeah,
I really hope it's not gonna be like, well, we said that, but it's really not that massive. That's the only issue I have when they break stuff apart like that. Like, I really hope it's actually as massive as they say it is.
No, it's always iffy if it will be.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of what else to talk about. I mean, I want to slightly talk about the stocks. I mean, I don't really have much to say other than they freaking skyrocketed. I'm pretty happy about that.
Well, yeah, they dropped off horribly. Then they threw all that money, all those trillions of dollars into it to jump it up for like 30 minutes. And then it fell again.
Yeah.
And I'm sure now as things are sort of like, people are not freaking out as much.
Well, last week it went up pretty decent. Bitcoin has been going up like crazy. I was telling the wife, I was like, I might pull all our money out of our savings account and put it in Bitcoin.
Go to Bitcoin.
Because I know with them printing out more money, the U.S. currency is going to drop in value.
I think a lot of things are going to drop here pretty soon, depending on how this whole virus thing continues. Like I imagine prices. Like a lot of things are gonna, I don't know, there's gonna be, I don't know about a whole economy crash, but definitely I imagine like property probably will drop pretty decent.
Which I'm kind of excited because that might mean lower taxes for me.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I went to get gas yesterday and
so freaking cheap.
Yeah, it was a little over $13 for a full tank.
Yep.
I was just like, wow. All right. I haven't seen it under 20 like ever.
Which, I mean, yeah, sure, the oil industry is probably suffering. I mean, of course, it's suffering big time, but what do they expect? No one's driving. Everyone's scared and locked in their homes.
And I've been saying that that's going to happen, especially when more electric cars become a thing. Because as people like move away from gas and oil, like obviously you're going to have more of a supply than the demand, so prices are going to drop. So it's kind of a cool like seeing how that's actually going to work out. I was like, wow, that feels weird, like having like super cheap gas.
Oh yeah.
I had it like triple take my like looking at the number. So I was like, is it a full tank? It is a full tank. Is that the right price? Am I reading that right?
About just like putting it into buckets and putting it in the freezer.
I was like, man, normally this would be like $37, and sometimes it'd be like 20-ish. I've never seen it under 20. That was really weird. Now, granted, we live in Kansas, so like gas here is like dirt cheap, like to begin with. Versus like if it's in Pennsylvania, yeah.
Yeah.
Freaking our chat's quiet today.
I know, ain't no one here.
Oh,
I think Wendy's here.
Oh, do you? I don't know. I've been going back and forth because I've been pulling up my notes and stuff.
Notes.
Well, I mean, really looking just at our Discord talk or chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's been kind of boring lately. I mean, like, a lot of random, like, I think people are so bored. There's a lot of gossip and other stuff going on.
Yeah. I don't know. Things are just so weird anymore.
I mean,
I don't know.
I've been on a Twitter rant thing just because Twitter's been so active. It's kind of fun to just look it over and be like, wow, all this is going on. This is great. I mean, if I had my own life right at the moment, then just, I don't know, it would be too much, but yeah. Right now, it's just like, oh, I'm bored anyways. I'll just kind of take a gander at it and see what's going on.
Yeah.
Do not read any of the comments posted under Donald Trump's tweets.
Oh, God, no. Everyone's just like, oh
my gosh. It's like World War III in the comments section. Holy crap.
Dude, comments everywhere. Like, it's just so horrible looking at Facebook comments. Like, well, then you start reading it just because you get stuck in this loophole of, like, reading the whole conversation. It's like, I got this one thing. People were yelling. Some kid or some dude put, like, hey, this place is blowing, warning for motorcycle riders at this area. These people are mowing their yard clippings into the yard. Be safe. And people just, like, went nuts and were, like, talking crap on the dude. He's like, he's just a freaking person saying, like, hey, you know, this might be a hazard for anyone on a motorcycle. Watch out. Just be careful. And people are, like, talking, like, just destroyed him.
Yeah.
It's like, what's the point? Like, why? Why do that? I mean, it's unnecessary.
There's, like, 4 people that always comment on Donald Trump's tweets. I don't know why. But every time they have to, like, put something up there like, you're a man, baby. Oh, you ruined this country. Every single time. It could be like Donald Trump saying, yeah, these people are doing great. And they'd be like, you're a terrible person. Like, did you even read the tweet, man? What are you talking about? It's so random.
I don't know. Yeah, the world's so crap anymore.
I mean, everybody's got a voice online. And it's great because you can hide behind a mouse and keyboard and just say whatever you want. Say your mind. I don't know.
It's true.
I mean, it's great because, I mean, you can... I don't know. I can, like, sit there and put more thought behind what I'm putting up when I choose to. But, I guess a lot of people just, like, literally, thought, put it up. Yeah. And it's so sad when they get caught that they messed up. You know, like someone's like, "Oh, actually, correction," and then you can just see like they just didn't even reply back because they know they fucked up.
Yep. Once they get called out,
they're like,
"Oh, fuck, I screwed up." Okay.
Maybe I should have taken a gander at that small little writing.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was falling like deep in the whole CNN attacking Elon Musk. I mean, they kind of did. Not really CNN, but the vice president did.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, that was like heated up. That guy's a dick. I seriously thought it was just some random dude just like hating on Elon, right? Mm-hmm. And then like I was reading through the comments, and I'm like, man, something seems weird about this. So I looked up the dude and I was like, oh, he's the vice president of CNN. Oh, like he's talking like that? Shot. Like, man, I figured he'd be more professional.
Elon Musk didn't go buy CNN.
Like, I was surprised he wasn't being like more professional. I was like, dang. Okay. Nah. Like, fair enough. I mean, granted, he was defending his network, but you can tell he hates Elon. He just straight up hates him. Like, there's like straight up like bias. Like, I don't like you.
A lot of people don't care for Musky Boy.
Yeah, I'm a fan. I'll admit to it.
Yeah, I like him. He made flamethrowers, so yeah. I mean, cool as hell.
I mean, I don't agree with everything he does, like the whole AI stuff. I mean, I get it. I mean, it's very controversial whether or not you should dive into it. He's doing it because, like, well, he's doing it and making it open source. So, and his idea is it's inevitable. So either way, he's kind of either way it's gonna happen. So it might as well be him And if he makes it open source, then everybody can jump into it, and hopefully the end result is better than if one person just does it and keeps it closed off to them.
Yeah.
Like, it makes sense, but at the same time, like, I don't know if you should be playing with fire like that. Like,
Yeah.
There's certain areas you might need to cut it. Like, no, not there. But then again, not everybody's gonna do that, so it's all gray area. All right, I got a question for you.
Oh boy.
What do you got planned for the next week or two?
Work.
Just work? Have you been really
Pretty
working
much.
that badly? Like, has it been like crazy for you guys?
No, just I get done with work, I'm exhausted.
Okay, fair enough.
And with everything basically shut down, it's like,
Can't really do much.
Gonna
I think that's the worst part. It's like, what do? I'm just sitting home. All right, cool. We're gonna get in front of the camera and do a podcast and talk about stuff. I'm like, oh, cool. But I've been sitting at home.
Yeah. Maybe I'll set up my computer outside.
Oh, dude, that'd be legit.
Record the episode outside.
Oh, the weather's been crap lately.
It's been.
It got a little better. It's better today. I'll give it that. But it got randomly cold.
Better, but rainy, I guess, next week.
Oh, dang it. I mean, great for my grass. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I figured out what was wrong with my yard. So I went out to my yard, right? And freaking, there was a spot that was just puddly with water, right? And I was like, that's weird. It wasn't like that last year. And then there's other patches that were dead. I was like, that's just so weird. So I had my sprinklers going off, right? And I was sitting there just like inspecting them, looking at them. Well, one set of sprinklers wouldn't close.
Oh.
There was rocks in the valve. I had to open it up and vacuum it out. Now it works, but it had been like that for like weeks. I didn't know.
Yeah, you guys gotta watch those sprinklers every now and then just to make sure they're okay. Stupid, like dumbest little thing can happen to it and break them. They're fragile little things.
Yeah, I've noticed. Some dickhead cuts right through the corner of my yard. And, to be fair, like, it's just like a small portion of it. It's like there's no grass there anyways. But I have my one sprinkler head there. And I always clip it and kick it out. I get so pissed about it because I got to replace it. And it's not expensive, like $2 to replace. But still. It's like, doggone it. Don't drive around, dude. I really thought about like putting like poles up around it. So they're forced to drive around.
Decorative rock. Big decorative rock.
Too. I just wasn't sure if the kids were gonna grab it.
Big heavy
rock.
Decorative rock. Right there on the corner.
To be fair though, there's a dude that likes to park around that corner. So they do kind of make it kind of awkward to get around that corner.
Yeah.
I hate that stupid car. I need that thing. Molly's like, I'm out of here.
Yeah, door opened up.
Oh, okay. So it's outside time is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm kind of curious what this next week or two will bring. Will we be relieved of this or not? Because it's a state-by-state thing, right? Like whether or not we can actually go and do our own thing.
I think we got extended to the May 3rd or 4th.
Damn it.
So we're still stuck in it for a while.
Oh, I mean, it's whatever. I'm losing my mind here.
But we'll see. Yeah, I mean, heck, China just got hit with a second wave of it too.
Oh, is that okay? That makes sense then.
Yeah. So, I mean, state-wise, we're doing actually pretty good at this point.
Oh, yeah.
As probably little as it seems as people actually followed the stay-at-home order, seem like we're doing okay.
The distancing. I went to the store the other day and like
everyone's just right there on each other.
Well, like this one chick decided to stand at the entrance of the store and like check her phone or whatever, and I need to get in and out, right? I'm like,
yeah.
Well, I guess I'm screw social distancing, I guess. I just squeeze by. I'm like, excuse me. And then like other times people just like walk near me and stuff. I'm like, oh, I guess nobody cares anymore.
No one cared to begin with, but
I
that's what it
mean,
is.
the first week it seemed pretty like people were like on edge about it. I remember going to Lowe's and like I was afraid to cough because it just seemed like I was gonna get judged instantly. You get that little tickle in the throat, and you're like, and you just all eyes on you, like the coronavirus, get him.
Yeah, it's crazy. Can't do nothing.
Don't
you cough or something, you sneeze, everyone looks at you like, this guy.
What are you doing? You go home. You need to be in isolation. I'm like, man, it was just a little sneeze, man. It's fine. It happens. I've never realized how much my body does these things until I'm forced to be self-aware about it.
Right?
Like normally it's just whatever. Now it's just like, wait, there are people around me. Wait until everybody's gone and then cough.
Yeah, right. Like, ugh. It's like some evil thing now. Like, don't let people catch you coughing.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I was hoping the next 2 weeks they'd be like, well, okay, Kansas isn't doing too bad. You guys can go out and have fun. But if you're saying until you said May,
yeah, we're until the beginning of May as of right now.
God, man.
And then they've like basically like concerts and stuff. They probably won't go back till 21. It's like it's the way it sounds like there's gonna be no concerts for a year at least. A lot of things are pretty much done for.
Yeah, my buddy's been trying to get me into VR, and with the coronavirus going on, I was like, well, you know what? Virtual reality doesn't sound too bad. Virtual reality schools, virtual reality concerts. This would be the time for it to like really capitalize on everything.
Be a good time.
Dang. So what does it look like for you guys? Do you guys ever get is Karina still working or?
Yeah.
Okay. I wasn't sure. I knew you were still working. I just wasn't sure if she still was.
Yeah, we're both still working.
Okay. That's good. Yeah. I know a lot of people, like, even though there is essential jobs, they still cut back on manning, so. Yeah. Like my brother's job did that a lot. Luckily, he was in a section that really didn't have any personnel, so he was fine, but.
Yeah.
I was like, man, I know a buddy of mine.
My job's still working like normal. I don't knock on doors unless I need to. Like, that's it. Like, if I don't need to knock on the door, I don't.
Oh, so what do you do? Ring the doorbell or something? Or? So what do? You just ring a doorbell?
Oh, I just treat the yard.
Oh.
Like, normally I'd knock on the door, let them know I was there, but at this point I just do the yard.
Oh, that's what's
going on.
Unless
I see them or like there's a necessity for me to knock on the door, like they have a dog or a locked gate.
Oh, dude, that makes so much sense now. So I've been trying to get a fence installed, right? And they told me straight up, like, hey, it's probably gonna be a couple weeks, right? With everything going on, we're kind of backed up, and we have to be kind of more cautious about stuff. I'm like, oh, that's fine, fair enough. And every once in a while, there'll be people just in my yard, and they have their little vest on. They'll be looking at stuff. I'm like, the hell, who is this? I remember I questioned one dude. I was like, hey man, can I help you? He's like, oh yeah, no, I'm just with this company. I'm just looking at your, marking all the electrical stuff. And I was like, oh, okay. He's like, yeah, no, I should have knocked on the door, but I was like, oh yeah, fair enough. And then the other day, same thing. Another dude came out and did some marking stuff, and this time I was like, okay, it's probably for the fence. But I didn't realize they weren't knocking on the door because of that.
Well, normally, like the USIC, the people that the 811, they come mark the lines. They normally don't knock, unless, like, they're told to.
It was just weird. I was just like, huh. I don't know. I just don't normally see people just walk in my yard and start looking at stuff.
Yeah.
Sitting there, working out with my shirt off, look out the window, and there's some dude just standing there at the window. Like,
Got a camera.
Yeah. You peeping on me? Get out of here. Yeah, because, like, my treadmill is, like, right there. I normally work out right around that area, and there's the window with all the electrical boxes right there. So it was awkward the one time.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't that awkward, but it was just kind of like, who the hell is looking through my window? I mean, he wasn't looking through the window, but he was like right there. So
yeah.
Then I see the vest. I'm like, oh, okay, fair enough.
Oh, he's got a vest. He's good.
Yeah, I get it now. I don't know how you want to conclude this, but I will say I recently got tagged in a chat and it's popping up again. And I am tired of it. I'm really tired of it.
Getting tagged in chat.
Yeah, we got a family member, I guess, who discovered group chats and cell phones or something because he's one of those that likes to send out like weird propaganda kind of stuff and yeah. So, and it's text messaging, fun. Right? It's not Facebook chat or anything. It's text messaging.
So you got this whole paragraph on text message you got to read through, and everyone commenting on it.
And then like people are screaming like, "Remove me from this group chat," but you can't do that on text messaging.
Yeah,
you have to block the person.
It's like a family member. You don't really want to block a family member.
That's what I've been thinking. I was like, I really don't want to block this person, but I might just because. I mean, I don't even talk to the person. I've never talked to the person. Oh my gosh, your cat is like going at your couch.
No, let's not start that again.
He's like, ugh! And then I'm hearing noises. I'm guessing tape.
Someone's, I think, playing with duct tape out
in the
room behind me.
I was like, is that the cat or is that tape?
Someone's playing with some duct tape out there.
It's all right. As you can hear, like, okay, at the start of the podcast, I don't know if you noticed, like, I was pausing, like, hardcore while my daughter was crying. She recently, like, split her head open.
Yeah, I saw that. That was,
like, I'm, like, on edge every time I hear her cry. I'm like, is she fine? Is she fine?
Yeah.
She's quiet now. She probably passed out. Yeah, no, it's funny because like even though like the news and stuff has been like really lame and boring, like it's small things like the group chats and the head splitting that I'm just like, man, my week was busy. I really can't make a podcast out of that, but
yeah,
I don't know. Well, how do you want to end the podcast?
Oh, who knows? Bye. Blank out.
It's funny
just say bye and just go dark.
All right, thank you for enjoying the podcast because I know you did. Now go ahead and go to www.brothersbylawproductions.com. That's our fancy cool website. In that website, you can find links to our merchandise. Currently is Amazon. You can find links to our latest YouTube videos. I try to keep that updated with new videos. And we have all the places you can find the podcast, as well as all our social media links. YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, all that good stuff. Make sure to like, follow, and subscribe to all of those.
And if you want to help us out, we have a Patreon as well, a $5 tier, which includes a Discord, a video, and a personal email, and a shout-out on our episodes. A $10 tier, which includes all that, plus a t-shirt. And if you are feeling extra frisky with your money, you can give us a $20, and you'll get a plaque signed by us, as well as access to our Discord, a video, and an email with a shout-out.
Go ahead, check us out. Thank you for watching.